Welcome to the full moon, February 2025, cycles within cycles. I had been educated in the rhythms of the mountain, rhythms in which change was never fundamental, only cyclical. The same sun appeared each morning, swept over the valley and dropped behind the peak. The snows that fell in winter always melted in the spring. Tara Westover. Welcome to this full moon gathering on this Leo full moon, also known as the snow moon. My name is Abby and I am one of the team here at Tree Sisters, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you into this circle today. This moment we get to be together out of regular time. I see someone saying full moon time again, it feels quick. So something about this particular cycle of the moon has moved fast. So the heart of the work we do here at Tree Sisters is supporting women and communities to restore and reforest. And alongside this work, we also hope to inspire people to gather and to feel our strength as we unite in community. These calls are offered as an opportunity to feel that togetherness, to inspire creativity and to awaken our love for aliveness. So as you know, Tree Sisters' primary reason for being is to reinstate a culture of reciprocity with nature. And what that means is that we make it as normal to give back as it currently is to extract. And so while these calls are free, if you need them to be, they are also an invitation to give back. And so I'd love to invite everyone here to give back to the trees. And if you're not already a monthly donor, to consider signing up to become one. And if you are a monthly donor, we really want to extend our thanks to you and to let you know just how hugely appreciated you are. We now also have the possibility of making a donation direct through this platform. You can see in the offers tab at the side of your screen, the little red dot, which allows for an immediate donation should you feel inspired. And your donations are really so valuable, as they are the thing that directly uplifts and enables women and communities to restore their lands and forests. It's really good to be gathered here today, and this is the final call in this series, Embodying the Rhythms and Cycles of Nature. And today we will be exploring the way in which we are held inside a multitude of cycles at all times. Noticing how all of these living cycles are pulsing within us and around us, and how the weave of them offers a kind of holding and containment, something we can lean into. And we will then bring together these shared noticings into an offering made to cyclical consciousness. So just to say a little more about our intentions for these gatherings. We're really hoping that these offerings will support us in staying close to ourselves, so we are resourced to stay with the complexities of the world as it is right now. I'm also hoping that they will remind us to listen more deeply, both to our human and more than human communities. I hope they give us some time to land inside of the self-organizing intelligence of the body and gift us a moment to pause and remember how woven into the web of life we truly are, and how that is both a blessing and a responsibility. In a moment, I'll share a little bit more about what will happen in the call. And before that, I would love to hear from some of you. I can see lots of conversation happening in the chat, just where you are in the world, and particularly if it's your first time joining. So saying hi to Cynthia in Ontario, Georgina, native land of the Karankawa, known as Texas. Nelly, the green forest in Puerto Rico. New Zealand. Jean in Colorado. Ellie in Manchester. Julie, a peaceful morning to you all from the east coast of Australia. Loyola, also on the east coast of Australia. And Penelope, Penny, Rutland in the UK. Colleen, so happy to be part of this circle again. So good to have you here, Colleen. Really good to hear all these different places. Linda in Flagstaff, Amy Louise, Hudson, New York, Regina in London, Barbara in Austin, Charlotte in Sweden, Christy, snow-covered Iowa, Meiki, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, so I really apologize if I'm not, in Amsterdam, Rebecca, in the Rocky Mountains. So we are covering quite some area today. Really good to have you all here. And I don't know if anybody said they're here for the first time. Colleen in South Africa. Katerina in Italy. Beshley from Dartmoor. Yeah, really good to feel the circle coming together. So I will just say a little bit more about how our gathering will work. Cynthia, you're here for the first time. Welcome, Cynthia. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to get comfortable and to just find a good resting space for your body. So to give your body the things that it needs, perhaps to be warm or to be cool, to be soft, to be gentle, just to whatever it needs to come into a place of rested presence for this practice together. And then at various points, I'm going to invite you to come and share your noticings in the chat box. And that's really just however you're experiencing sensation coming up through your body, following the specific prompts of questions that I will give you. And these will form the basis of our co-created poem, and we will offer this poem and then have a little time for sharing and integration together at the end. So just as a reminder that sometimes if we're coming out of our busy lives and we enter into our felt sense, it's possible that we come close to ourselves in a particular way that means all sorts of things might arise, and your vulnerability, your tenderness, your grief, your anger is all really welcome. But I want to invite you to take care of yourself, and if it feels too much or overwhelming, then just to really honor that experience and to find a way to just come back to noticing the contact with the ground, feeling that holding from the earth, and just coming back to the room that you're in, taking a look around. So let's take a breath together now. Letting some of those words drift away as we come right into this moment. Very intentionally turning away from distractions and putting down anything that you have been busy with. So you're really able to come into this shared sacred space. Just taking a moment to appreciate yourself for the gift of making this space for yourself today. And if you feel to perhaps bring your hands to your body, acknowledging this incredible vessel, bringing your attention into your heart space, be gently noticing what is alive there, welcoming any sensation, any emotion, or even the nothingness. Just letting it all be as it is. And then dropping your attention to your belly. Maybe you want to bring your hands to your belly. Feel what's alive here. Notice the movement of the belly, how it rises and falls. Just allowing yourself to become present to the wave-like motion. Rising and resting of the belly. The opening and settling of the heart. And then checking in with your lower body, inviting it to feel heavy, to notice where it is supported, where it's making contact. And if it feels meaningful to you, to imagine your roots going down through this place of contact, and feeling how your own roots may become entangled with others' roots. And just noticing how it is to arrive a little more inside yourself. And it might be pleasant and restful, or it might be kind of strange and uncomfortable. So nothing is wrong. It's just an invitation to meet yourself here, just exactly as you are. And then taking a breath together again, as we ready ourselves to begin this journey. And this journey is drawing on your felt sense experience of living inside a multitude of cycles. And we'll be connecting our individual experiences with others through our shared words. And this is really a personal exploration of all of the different ways we find to locate ourselves in place. I'd love to invite us to feel the multiple layers of holding that are surrounding us, and the many cycles we are embedded in as we enter this shared space. We're beginning by feeling your contact with the ground, the way in which the earth is coming up to meet you, offering this unconditional, loving holding, your body to her body to your body. This kind of simple contact. Just becoming aware of the land that is holding you right now. And who else is sharing this land with you? The other humans and the more than human allies. Who is present on this land? And what is it like to simply give your body over to the holding of the earth as you sense and locate yourself on the land that you inhabit right now? Notice any sensations that arise in the body simply from giving your body over to the holding of the earth. Just noticing those sensations and coming to share in the chat. What's it like to simply give your body to that holding and feel yourself located on the land where you are right now? Just bringing anything that you're noticing into the chat. Just trying to stay close and bringing yourself back inside. And as you bring your attention gently back to your body, as part of connecting with this land, feeling the contact with the earth beneath your body, it's also allowing your being to become aware of the outer season that is holding you right now. What is it like to lean a little more into that? And what might it be like to attune to this season through your sensory body as a way to deepen the contact? What particular smells are alive in this season? What are you noticing right now? Or what comes alive through your imagination, informed by your own embodied knowing of this season? Allowing any smells to land in your experience. And what about the moon in her own cycle? Here she is in her fullest expression. Notice what it is like to be touched by her light, by her presence, even when you can't see her. Where do you notice she is touching you? How is it to tune in and simply feel her presence? And notice where the light and energy of the moon at her fullest is touching your body. How is it touching the land that is holding you? And again, coming to share in the chat. A place in your body that feels deeply contacted by the energy of the moon. So again, just trusting any words, images, sensations that arise, coming, contributing them to the chat, and then bringing your attention back inside of yourself. And so here we are, situated in our different locations on the earth, inside of a season, aware of the cycle of moon above us, right now in her fullest expression, bright and bold. And what about the cycle of day and night, of light and dark? Where do you find yourself inside of that? What season of the day? Again, deepening your relationship to this time of day, to this part of the daily cycle, by feeling into what it might taste like. Notice what arises on your tongue. And perhaps it connects to a particular ritual or activity at this time of day. Something that you eat, something that you drink. A taste that feels located inside this part of the cycle. In the morning, the afternoon, the evening, the night. And as you recognize the season or phase of the day you are in, and you allow the taste of it to fill your mouth, if this time of day or this part of the daily cycle had a voice and could speak, what might it be saying? Again, coming to share in the chat. This particular time of the day, this season of the day, had a voice and could speak, what might it want to share with you? Coming and bringing that expression into our shared space. Before bringing your attention back. And as you come back inside of yourself now, returning your attention to the cycle of breath, to the inhalation and the exhalation. And what's it like to notice that you're breathing? Noticing how your body, your breath moves through your body. In particular, attuning your ears to listening to the breath. Does your breath make a sound in your throat or in your nostrils? Or perhaps there are other bodily sounds accompanying the wave of the breath. A rumbling tummy or a softening somewhere in your spine or ribs, shoulders. Maybe your breath has a smooth sound. Maybe it has a more jumpy, clunky sound. How does it feel to hear your own breath? What is the mood or atmosphere of the breath cycle as it sits inside the longer moon cycle and the wider seasonal cycle? As you listen, what mood is alive in the breath? Coming and sharing in the chat. What is the mood or atmosphere that is alive in the breath as you listen to how it sounds inside of your body? And coming to share with us, and then gently bringing your attention back, resting gently into the rhythm of the breath. Perhaps one of the cycles most intimate to you. And feeling that wave of closeness inside your body. And as you breathe, sensing what it's like to be aware of the layers of cyclical holding. And notice where you might locate the creative cycle. Is it somewhere deep in your body? Something perhaps connected to a menstrual cycle? Or is it something holding you inside a wider ecology? The cycle of life. Noticing how creation is endlessly unfolding through all of these simultaneous cycles. And what is it like to notice yourself inside of, a part of, alongside a multitude of cycles? Notice any sensations that arise and finding words that come close to describing what you're noticing. Again, coming to share in the chat. What is it like to feel this multitude of cycles at work? Do you feel different cycles in different places in your body? Do some feel easier to contact than others? Does it feel like a lot? Does it feel holding? We're just noticing what that experience is like. And then coming back. And again, if it feels available, to just allow these cycles to offer multiple layers of holding now. And inviting you to let go of noticing them in such a specific way. And instead, perhaps resting back into the reliability of cyclical consciousness within you and around you. As you find a soft place of rest, ready to receive our woven words in the form of our poem to the wonder of all of the natural cycles we belong to. So coming to a comfortable place of rest, And there is nothing to do now but simply receive the poem. Trusting in eternity, unwinding all the tangle, nourishing, validating, warm, comfy tea time. Sit down and be still. Sit down and be still. True, authentic, and calm. A secret lake in my ear, receiving a sliver of moonbeam. Held in the valley of silver birch, soft moon glow. Green, fresh, juicy winter, the dark mother. Wet earth, stillness and serenity connected, calmness, safe, secure, home. Finding it hard to relax into the earth tonight. Finding it hard to relax into the earth tonight. Deep roots, gentle joining into one. Feel at home. A big exhale. Grateful to be in a safe, peaceful community settled in the quiet landscape. Tension is slowly dropping off, hard to let go. Weighty stillness. Toes wiggling as I connect with the mycorrhiza network of life around me, a delicious melting. Hard to let go. Feel at home. Being gently rocked like in a cradle. Reassuring, validating. Tension is slowly dropping off. Hard to let go. Feel at home. A big exhale. Deep embrace and love and nourishment. Gently rocked. Finding it hard to relax into the earth tonight. Spreading out and sinking into the earth. Safe, secure, home, connected. Deep gratitude because I'm rooting into the earth of my home. The earth of my home. Deep roots, tummy gurgling in relief, release, relief, release, gentle joining into one. Silence, safe, secure, home, green, fresh, juicy, wet earth, frozen earth and old leaves, hearing the rain on the roof, feeling the mist of life on my face. Frozen earth and old leaves, sticky sap on firewood, spices of warm cider, wet earth, water flowing by and from the falls with their winter blanket of deep snow. I am another body of water. The call of the rock, the moss, the river, and the star. Damp, icy nose. Golden, crunchy leaves, the slight musk of dry soil, sticky sap on firewood. Soft moon glow. On my face, gently caressing, bringing out the glow of my skin. Stark shadows, damp, icy nose, magical presence. Magical presence. Held in the valley of silver birch, tang of snowflakes on the tongue, fresh cold air flowing through lungs. Tension is slowly dropping off. Wet earth, frozen soft, magical, Trusting the light of the moon silences all the chatter in my mind. Trusting the light of the moon silences all the chatter in my mind. Moonlight trickling down my arms, making me fizzy. So much energy, a bit scattered between tired and hyperactive. Moonlight trickling down my arms, stark shadows. Sense of belonging in my whole being. Sense of belonging. She reaches the depths of my womb and heart. Moonlight sparkle on snow. Golden ball of light arising in the darkness without and within. She touches my soul space. She touches my soul space. True, authentic and calm. Deeply rooted in the softening earth. Touched in the mysterious, magical places, she is shining on my wounds. She is shining on my wounds. Breath, lungs, heart, more full of light. Moonlight, sparkle on snow, twilight, fullness ready for release. Fullness. Ready for release, moonbeams drop to my belly, breathing with release. She touches my soul space, twilight, a liminal space. She reaches the depths of my womb and heart, deeply rooted in the softening earth. Dry hay, moonlight. Sparkle on snow, the light is returning. The light is returning, sweet peppermint tea after lunch. Warm, comfy tea time. Tea with herbs, dandelion today, rise and shine. Rise and shine, the light is returning. My herbal tea ritual connects me to the land. Warm, comfy tea time. Sit down and be still. Sit down and be still. Rise and shine. Dry hay. Caught between two worlds. A liminal space. Winding down ruby red wine. Sourdough yeast rises on the counter with the moon rise on the horizon. Sit down and be still. Beautiful full moon bringing bright thunder, lightning and pelting rain, rain. Bear witness. Bear witness. Winding down ruby red wine. Welcome home. Welcome home, tea with herbs. Green tea prepared with love touches my heart. Green tea prepared with love, sourdough yeast, ruby red wine. Groggy morning, the scent of coffee beans grinding salivates. The sharp, hot drink soothes my mouth, brings space to my brain. Waking up, waking up. Welcome home. Winding down, waking up. Be gentle as you step into the light. Time to slow down, reflect, give thanks, just relax. Enter the dream time. Warmth of cinnamon, just relax. Blustering rain outside, fireplace, green tea and connection to the intimacy of this call. Warmth of cinnamon, green tea, herbal tea, coffee beans. The light, fresh snow tingles and sparkles. Come in. Come rest. Come in. Come rest. Misty light calls me to wonder. Openness. Enter the dream time. Time to slow down, reflect, give thanks, take it all in. This present moment is a gift. Take it all in. Misty light. Soften and nurture. Soften and nurture. Time to settle, slow down. Sleepiness arising. So grateful for the day and my sleeping daughter next to me. Time to rest. Let me show you. Release and relax. Release and relax. Let me show you. Soften and nurture. I was born around this time of day, so I'm hearing that it's time to come out into the world. This reborn opportunity, a new day, sipping the sunshine to quench my thirst for life. Nighttime calling, owl overhead, unwinding all the tangle, breathe, glimmers of hope. Release, relax, the reborn opportunity, a new day, soft sighs, reassuring, nourishing, validating, comforting, trapped, soft sighs, echoey, comforting, trapped, deep peace and abiding, lunar breath, softening cellular boundaries with the masks I wear for protection. The rising and falling of unresolved grief, asking for release, sadness and grief, an undercurrent of joy. An undercurrent of joy, sadness and grief, unresolved grief, asking for release. Muscular breath, a strong and steady voice, soft, whoosh out, welcoming in this moment, eternal deepening, connecting. Lunar breath, trapped, comforting, sadness, grief, assurance, connecting. Wonderful breath, massage body and soul, a sigh with every breath, letting go of the last tension, an undercurrent of joy, reassuring, connecting within and without, alive, soft, calm, trapped, wants to escape, breath is music, resonance, connection, connecting within and without, alive, waves undulating, Breath says, what if you really believed all is well? How would you spiral? How would you spiral, peaceful, brushing away like the teacups at Disneyland? Weighted, heavy, sighing, centering, waves undulating, peaceful, brushing away, relaxing breath, bringing slow, calm moments, my sphenoid bones rocking and massaging my pituitary gland, peaceful, brushing away, groundlessness, relaxation, comforting, infinity spiraling out into the cosmos, the center of a concentric mandala of movement, holding and belonging, slow sensations, rhythmic movement, pulse, respiratory rate and cranial rhythmic impulse. Creation feels like watching 1,000-petal lotus bloom. Feels a little anxious, so many circles influencing me, overlapping, overwhelming. Feels a little anxious, so many cycles influencing me, slow sensations, rhythmic embodiment, relaxation. Brilliantly beautiful. Sparkles of beauty and love, overlapping, overwhelming. My organs are all dancing, trusting in eternity. 1,000-petal lotus bloom spiral inwards and out, trusting in eternity. Renewing. My organs are all dancing. Wonder. Wanting to give when I don't have much to offer. What if I felt in my body that I really do belong? What would let go? Connection. Trusting in eternity, my organs are all dancing, finding trust in the flow. Finding trust. Layers, onion, self-care, warmth, rest, fresh air is accessible. Comfort in rhythms. Comfort in rhythms touched by grace. Peace, be still. Mother Nature is calling, sending sweet tendrils of love. Tendrils of love, trust in the flow, brilliantly beautiful sparkles of beauty and love, massaging body and soul, music, resonance, connection, breath, sadness, grief, peace, trapped, validating, reassuring, release. Let me show you. Let me show you. Come in, come rest. Come in. Enter the dream time. Enter the dream time. Blustering rain outside. Green tea. Be gentle as you step into the light. Time to slow down. Sit down and be still. Making me fizzy. Moonlight trickling down my arms, sense of belonging, my whole being. A secret lake in my ear receiving a sliver of a moonbeam. Soft moon glow, stark shadows, silver, birch, snowflakes. Cold air, damp, icy nose, deep roots. Silence, gentle joining into one, connected, safe, secure, rooting into the earth, sense of belonging, full moon, full heart, full moon, full heart. She slivered the garden in midnight light, true, authentic and calm, peaceful sense of belonging and perfection. Moonbeams drop to my belly, fullness, ready for release. Be still. Herbs winding down. Welcome home. Come in, come rest. Belonging, sleepiness, a new day. Breathe, breathe. Letting go, soft, calm, connecting, alive. All is well. And just letting the words of our co-created offering land in you and touch wherever they touch. Just very, very gently invite your body to awaken and to return to this moment and space that you're in. Maybe you want to make some contact with your body, or take a couple of deeper breaths and stretch, look around your space. Feel the support of the ground again beneath you as you just reflect on how it was to hear your words amongst others. and the experience of receiving the poem as a whole. And just noticing where you're at now, and if there's anything that needs to be spoken that would help to integrate this experience in this time together. And please do bring your words into the chat. There's quite a whirlwind. Yeah, it was lots of things happening. Multiple cycles. Spiritual healing. Oh, thank you, Donna. Jean, finally let go, a gift. Ah, it's good to hear. Kira, very grateful, Tree Sisters, thank you. Oh, pleasure. Yeah, there was a lot of movement. So one thing about cycles, although they're moving at different paces, we realize everything is in motion at all times. A beautiful quilt of language. I love that description. Simone, beautiful to be held in the space of sisters. Tracy, like a wave in the ocean, completely connected globally, yeah, across seasons. Gorgeous. Thank you, Laura. Linda, beautiful way to be witnessed and feel the interconnectedness of all. Anne, magnifique. It was my first time, Anne from France. Ah, glad you could be here. And it was magnifique. Thank you, Anne. Patrice, gratitude for the poetic magic. Cynthia, no words, just heart. Beautiful. Pangia, grateful. Beautiful spiral. Especially Cynthia. Yeah. It's a great honour to hold you with the beautiful web of words, with such beautiful, generous words offered from everybody. Yeah, amazing to realise that all living beings are breathing in and breathing out all the time. Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing when you really go there, isn't it? Yeah. Lots of heart, a real sense of a vortex. Yeah, I feel that. Thank you, Alison. Wow. I want to really invite you to spend some time getting present with the cycles that feel most curious to you, I suppose. Noticing the kind of subtle ways and not so subtle ways that we're living inside of so many cycles, and how different moments of those different cycles have different needs and requirements. And so perhaps there is a way that you can explore this month to really honor the cycles that brings more balance and holding, if we bring a particular kind of attention to them. So I invite you to get curious and make contact in a way that feels good and awe-inspiring and nourishing. And I want to say thanks to Emily for supporting with all the technology and this gorgeous rainbow picture that was mesmerizing me as I was weaving your words. So thank you, Emily, for holding things steady. And I want to invite you to join us again next month, where we will be beginning a new series of moon gatherings. So in March, we will begin our explorations of patterns and chaos in nature, beginning by exploring the pattern of branches and how that shows up inside our incredible bodies and outside in nature. So I look forward to being in circle with you again next month, and beginning a new cycle. So sending many full moon blessings for this Leo full moon, And I look forward to seeing you in the next cycle. Thank you very much, everyone.